Everybody has met a Karen at least once in their life.
My name is Terri and Bluse.
When the laws are not right, you make a stand so they can change.
And they always do the craziest stuff out in public.
I liked him and I was attracted to him.
That why your pants are off and his pants are off?
Yeah.
This is what happens when entitled Karens are caught. On June 16, 2022, an officer observed a vehicle exhibiting erratic behavior in Madison, Wisconsin. The officer initiated a traffic stop, thinking the driver may be intoxicated. The driver pulled over, as you saw, and then very quickly backed up, hitting the squad car as well as many of the parked cars along the side of the road.
A car just backed up into my squad and two other cars. Adam Nora Young, 6808. Adam Nora Young, 6808. Gilman, Gorham, and Pickney. Turn off the car.
It's off.
Are you guys injured at all?
We're not. I'm sorry. It was in park. I literally don't know why it was doing that. We have the emergency brake on. I don't know. We had it in park because we saw you coming over. We pulled it in park and it was rolling backwards. He can vouch.
Okay, you just hit a bunch of cars and us.
Yeah, we didn't hit any cars.
Yeah, you're crashing into a car right now.
We literally didn't hit.
You hit my car too. You're not going to be able to get out.
I mean, I am going to be able to get out.
No, you will. I'm just saying, I don't think he'll be able to get out, so I'm going to have you stay in right now, okay? So no one's injured?
No one's injured.
Okay.
We're not trying to cause any problem.
Okay, do you have your driver's license on you? So the reason why I initially stopped you is you came up to this intersection here, and you did a big turnaround, and you went facing the wrong way towards me.
We were just trying to do a U-turn.
We're doing a U-turn to get up here. That was literally all we were trying to do. Oh, sorry, that's my wrong. I'm sorry. You said ID. I'm sorry.
Handing over her debit card instead of her ID is a pretty clear sign of intoxication. There are obviously situations where someone could be nervous enough to do the same thing, but with the officer having already smelled alcohol coming from the vehicle, there's a very slim chance of that.
I'm going to try and figure a way to get everyone out safely. I don't know how bad it is on that side, but you're not going to be able to get out.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we will be able to get out. Honestly, if you'll let us drive, I'm pretty sure we can drive away from this. Will probably be the best thing.
Nope, that's not going to happen.
How is it going to be any better if they tow me away? I'm going to have to get away from this car eventually.
No, I'm just going to have you guys step out of the car, just because I don't know if this car is safe to roll back.
You're going to tow this car over us hitting their mirror? You're going to tow this car over us hitting their mirror?
I'm talking about you exiting the vehicle.
So what I'm asking though is, no, I'm being serious. I'm allowed to ask a cop a question about what we're doing. So am I driving this car away?
As of right now, you're not. I'm
Why?
Still talking to you.
So you can talk to me. What you're saying is that you want me to get out of the car and not drive my car away. What I would like to do is to be able to drive my car away so I can get to work in the morning, because if you take my car, I will not be able to get...
She's getting pretty verbal, just so you know.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure your back tire is also damaged.
Okay, great. So can I take care of that myself, and you just like get my car away from there? People park it wherever the I would rather not have you pay for it, because I'm not going to be able to afford that. I can already not. No, I'm sorry. I'm freaking out. I cannot afford this. I can't afford the ticket I'm about to get. I cannot afford any of this shit. And the reason I hit their car is because I panicked because the lights were on.
Take a deep breath.
No, I'm freaking out.
I understand.
Aurora claims that she can't afford the ticket that she's about to get. As of right now, the officer hasn't mentioned anything about any tickets, and if she keeps being verbally aggressive with them, it's very likely that she's only going to make the situation worse for herself. A simple ticket could turn into massive fines very quickly.
But I want to try and help you not...
So I want to get my car away from here, because I'm pretty sure that their car is going to be fine if I can just get the away from here, get to my place. You can do whatever you want. I need to be able to get to work in the morning. Do not tow my car.
Okay, right now I'm not...
so much work for me.
Right now I'm not even talking about that.
No, I can't do this. I'm already freaking... I'm trying not to. I'm freaking out. I cannot do this.
Aurora, I need you to take a breath. Aurora, I need you to take a breath.
Everything is tearing me down. I can't do this. I cannot afford this.
Okay, so I just have to make sure you're safe. Aurora, can you listen to me?
I'm safe. I'm fine.
I understand that. But right now we're standing in the middle of the road.
7-0, we are still 10-2. The driver is becoming very, very irate, but it's all verbal at this point.
What? What do you need from me? What do I need to do?
I'm going to have you, with me and my partner, I'm going to have you exit the car.
Stop! Don't do that! Don't do
You get back! Get back!
off of me! I'm doing nothing wrong. Get off of me! Let me go!
Stop resisting.
Let me go.
Get on the ground.
As soon as she was asked to exit the car, Aurora very forcefully opened it and attempted to make a run for it. The passenger in the car also jumped over the center console and began attempting to fight the officers.
For what? Why? Why? Get on your face! For what? So we got one occasion and another resisting.
What are you doing?
Taser deployed.
Give me your hand!
Put your hands behind your back! Do that! Hands behind your back! Stop! Ma'am, do you have any injuries? Okay. I need you to breathe. Are you hurt anywhere?
Do not kick. You understand? You will not kick me, Aurora.
Right now we're okay.
Let me go.
We're just gonna search her.
You're not gonna treat me like a human if I can talk to you like a human.
Are we rolling you to me?
Someone's grabbing your legs. You're not rolling here.
Okay.
This is not control.
Aurora, baby, Aurora,
get the legs?
Yeah, baby, let's hold back.
Cross your legs
Take
and
a
bring
second.
your
Take a breath. Just take a breath, baby. I just want us both. No, I'm not injured. You need EMS. I do not need EMS. What I need my baby. I need my Aurora, baby. Aurora, take a breath.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Aurora, take a breath.
You all right? I was already floating your way.
Take a breath, baby. It's okay. We're okay, baby.
Attempting to fight the police officers is very likely going to get the passenger a battery charge, which can result in up to 5 years in prison. Aurora is almost definitely getting a resisting arrest charge, with plenty more piled on top of that. Being disruptive and chaotic is the fastest way to get yourself in more trouble with the cops.
Who has the leg restraints?
I need leg restraints and I will be colder.
Well, that's not the case right now.
Sit down.
You guys,
Don't kick. Don't kick.
and nobody's trying to hurt you. I'm trying to get you guys to let me the go.
We have to be.
Guys, I'm not an animal. I'm not gonna hurt you guys. Look at me. I'm 130 pounds. You guys, you can deal with a little leg scrape. Look what you've done to me. Who's gonna pay for the shit you did to me? Not a little fucking hypocritical asshole. I'm gonna get in more trouble for standing up for myself and saying I need space.
Due to Aurora's resistive behavior, a spit hood and leg restraints were placed on her. This is done for both her safety and the safety of the officers. She also claims that she's not an animal while continuing to be violent and resistive towards all of the officers.
Well, we got 4 squads here. Someone's got leg restraints.
Are you good on this one?
Yeah, I'm good right now. Take a couple deep breaths. Calm down, okay?
Shut the f*** up!
Okay.
Don't tell me to take a few deep breaths when you're violating me like this.
Don't worry about your body camera right now. I'll grab it.
Put that on. Don't! I've been asking you. I'm in the back of a police car. What can I do? Don't put it on me. Please don't put it on me. I'm kicking you into bed. I'm putting restraints on my legs. What the f*** am I gonna do? Do not put that on my face. Do not put that on. Do you really think I'm a threat? Do not put that on my face.
Let me know you guys got the.
Do not! That's such a crime. Do not kick. I'm not kicking. Do not kick. I'm not kicking.
You just kicked.
I'm setting my legs free.
That's not what happened.
Go.
You're demeanor doing this. Alright, let me.
Demeanor's not doing this. You're fucking. Elena Setham is doing this.
Aurora managed to get the spit hood off of her face and then kicked at an officer while she's trying to free herself from the leg restraints. That is another battery charge, and with the way she's acting, it wouldn't be surprising if the officers actually chose to pursue these charges.
I don't need this kind of restraint. I'm a 130-pound girl.
When you're kicking, that's not the case.
I'm kicking because I don't deserve to be treated like a f***ing animal.
You wouldn't be in restraints if you didn't.
Oh,
If you decided not to relax.
Let me go. You're f***ing cutting up the circulation of my
Stop
arm.
thrashing around.
Let me go. Stop!
If you'd relax, you'd be a lot less pain.
If you would leave me alone, I would relax.
I'm gonna keep this
Nobody
off. Hey, listen. Hey.
No! Stop. Why would I listen to you? Nobody's listening to me. Nobody's listening to a damn word I said.
As a result of this altercation, one officer received minor injuries and was sent to the hospital to be treated.
Not to do it! I told you not to! I told you to wrap your hands and arms up! I asked you not to put a fucking hand on my head! And what happened? You fucking criminalized me! What the f***? I asked you not to! You're supposed to be here for me! You're supposed to protect us! You asshole! All I did was fucking me! Fuck you! Trying to protect the people! Fuck you! You're not here for the people, you're here for your paycheck, just like everybody else. Take me out!
Let's see if he'll be chill first. What's his name? Her name?
I really am trying to do good. I really am.
Hi.
I mean this from the bottom of my heart.
I understand. Let's start over, okay? My name's Officer Shaw. What's your name?
I'm Julius.
Julius.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I identify him, her. How do you identify?
He, his, him.
He, his, him?
Thank you for asking.
Okay. All right. So here's what's going to happen right now, okay? We're going to move you to a different squad, okay? Because right now you're in the back of the city squad and we're UW officers. We're going to move you over to a different vehicle. We're going to have to get you out of handcuffs and get you in some of our handcuffs to do that. Are you going to cooperate as we do that?
I will cooperate. I want the best.
So here's what's going to happen.
I want the best possible.
Okay, so we're going to do that process
really
first. Once we get you into that vehicle, I'm going to explain the next steps as to what happens now, okay? But I want some cooperation so that we can move you over to that vehicle so that we don't have to have any more tussling. Okay?
I'm not going to fight.
Good,
I'm not going to fight.
Because I am very tired, okay?
I am too.
Thank you. We're going to walk you over to a different vehicle, okay?
This sort of jurisdiction swap is fairly uncommon, but does happen from time to time. Sometimes it's because the crime happened right on a city boundary, and other times it's because the person has to be transferred to county rather than city custody.
Thank you. We're going to walk you over to a different vehicle, okay? Thank you guys for letting us use your squad. We appreciate it. The reason you're in handcuffs right now is because when we attempted to detain the driver of the vehicle, you stepped out of the car in what I would interpret as a combative manner. I understand you're probably just trying to protect your friend, but as I understand it, you were not complying with orders from the other officers, and that resulted in you being tased. Okay, that's the reason that you're in handcuffs. Okay, because they gave you lawful orders.
I honestly don't think they did give me specific direction.
They very much did give him specific directions.
You get back! Get back!
What are you doing?
They told him to get down, and instead of doing that, he remained standing up and facing off with the officers in a combative manner.
These are off, okay? That's step one, okay? Work with our officers. You're gonna go out this way, okay? Alright, hey.
You just let me stay outside of the clock car, guys. Please don't put me in a box. Don't put me in a box. I've been in a box. Don't put me in a box. Don't put me in a box. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Put me on the fucking curb. Put me on the street. Anywhere but in that car.
I'm trying to say.
I'm asking calmly. Please,
I'm trying to work something else.
Notice that I'm calmer now and able to talk to you more calmly now than I was in that car. You want me to calm down? I'm not going to calm down in the back of that car.
She claims that she's not going to calm down in the back of the car, but she doesn't explain why. She obviously committed several crimes during this entire process. She's not going to get away from this scot-free.
An hour, and you've been reserving me in the back of your car for an hour, and we got to sit here for 20 minutes to watch me, to make sure what? To test me if I've been on drugs or alcohol, which is what you arrested me for, which nobody tested me for when I got arrested. You literally have no reason to arrest me because the reason I was arrested was for resisting arrest. And when I was asked for why I was arrested in the first place, I was told it was for driving under the influence. Nobody checked me for driving under the influence. Nobody did anything to me. No one read me my rights. No one did anything to me. All you did was put some cuffs on me, throw me to the ground, tie my feet, put me in the back of your car. I'm not on drugs or in alcohol, so...
There seems to be a common misconception that if the reason for the original arrest doesn't hold up, resisting that arrest doesn't matter. It very much does, and is still a crime. One crime is not dependent on another preceding it. It's still a crime in and of itself.
Have you been drinking?
2 drinks, 3 drinks.
It also will be for the charges that you're booked in on. Again, it's OWI, first offense, and resisting causing injury.
How would I still have OWI if I was within the legal limit of testing me?
So I still have probable cause to arrest you for OWI.
Even though Aurora isn't above the legal limit now, she was stopped 2.5 hours before this point. This means that a majority of the alcohol will have dissipated from her system. She was arrested and charged and is currently awaiting trial. The officer that she injured, thankfully, made a full recovery. If this case shocked you though, you aren't ready for the next one.
Did you see that? Did you guys see that?
This lady has been being a Raleigh passenger. We told her to calm down, sit down because she acting like she's drunk or something. And then when we told her to sit down, and then she ran. And I told her to close the door, and somebody else, another passenger, pushed her.
I think she's intoxicated.
Oh.
It's not having a mask.
Huh? So has she
No
been
mask.
drinking?
I did nothing.
Ma'am, what happened?
This guy chokeholded me.
Ma'am.
What the f is wrong with him?
Calm down. Keep it down, okay?
No, you need to talk to him. He chokeholded me. They saw it.
Ma'am.
They saw it.
Ma'am, calm down.
This woman is Terri Bluse, and she was just barred from boarding her flight due to unruly conduct. She was screaming, shouting at passengers, and overall just being very unruly.
Listen, I'm fine. I need to get to my great aunt's memorial service. I've been detained and held up all day. You can go through my bags. I have nothing. My God, what is wrong with America?
Calm down. Calm down.
No, that guy needs to be arrested.
Come on, let's go over here.
You saw it. You saw it. You saw it.
Ma'am.
You saw it.
Ma'am. Keep.
He
Ma'am.
chokeholded me.
Ma'am, what's your name? I'm Officer Hoffman.
He threw me to the ground.
What's your name?
My name is Terri Bluse.
We'll come over here and we'll talk, okay?
I want the manager of the fucking airport here. Who saw me choking? Who saw him choke me to the ground? Who saw me?
I
saw you run through the door when you weren't supposed to.
He chokeholded
Ma'am.
me to the ground.
Ma'am, let's go over here. Ma'am.
I'm a woman
Over here.
in a dress.
Ma'am, let's go over here. Ma'am, let's go over here, okay?
Boo-hoo! You f*** off.
It seems even the other passengers have had enough of them. Terri tries to rally support for her cause, but all she gets is one passenger who informs the officers that she ran through the door before she was supposed to. Doing so is technically accessing a restricted space, which is a federal crime. Aviation rules are taken very seriously in a post-9/11 world.
Ma'am, go over here.
I want the manager of the airport here. No!
Ma'am.
No!
Calm down.
I want the manager here.
Okay, we'll get the manager. What is your name?
My name is Terri Bluse. I'm not going to be treated like this.
Calm down.
He chokeholded me to the ground. I'm not going to be treated like this.
Ma'am.
I want an officer here.
Ma'am, I am Officer Hoffman.
I have family waiting for my great aunt's fucking funeral. I've been through hell trying to get through this goddamn airport service. I want some help, and I want it now.
Ma'am.
No.
Stay over here.
That guy threw me to the ground. Who saw it? Raise your fucking hand.
Ma'am, calm down.
Nobody wants to stand up for me.
She's asking random airport goers to stand up for someone who is very clearly exhibiting disorderly conduct. People don't generally help others who are unpleasant.
I had a couple of cocktails.
Yeah, I'm about to.
This woman had no reason.
I was waiting for you to get over here. Ma'am, come over here.
No, I'm not.
Here.
I didn't do anything. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please stop it. Oh my God.
So did you guys deny her flight?
Okay, so she came over here screaming at me. I told her, are you going to Tyler? I'm working Tyler. Tyler, no, you didn't do it. You're not doing it. Then she come over here with attitude. Then she went over the airport flight. And we told her to sit down and calm down. She cannot be doing this drama around her. And everybody was looking at her. Yeah. Then when we started the boarding process, she just jumped on Marie, saying, "Ma'am, you okay to board now?" And she started like acting like crazy, but she was screaming in the seat. when we denied her boarding, she just ran over the door, and I just followed her. I said, ma'am, you cannot do that. And then when I see that guy doing something like this, and then push her, and she just fall over my foot.
Did he push her just because he was trying not?
Yeah, I didn't touch her. I just told her, hey, ma'am,
is that guy out there right now?
And then another guy, he got a blue shirt. He shot on her and pushed her back. She followed my feet, and then she started screaming and crying.
Okay.
That's what happened. But with Marines, we tried to, because she was attitude with me, and then she got attitude with Marines.
So basically, she was denying boarding.
Yeah, she was denying boarding because we were that. They are not
fucking assholes.
Airliners are allowed to deny boarding to passengers who violate their contract of carriage. This generally includes a clause about being disorderly, especially while drunk. So the airline was entirely within its rights to stop her from getting onto the plane.
You want to come have a seat so I can help you out?
Please help me.
I'm here to help you, okay? Let's get you sit down so you can catch your breath. You want some water? You want to go to the water fountain with me? You want to walk to the water fountain with me? Come on. Here.
Let's just have you sit
down.
No,
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not. No.
Yeah, move that way. Come on, Terri. Let's walk with me, okay? Here. I'm gonna take you to get some water. Let's walk with me, okay? You wanna go get some water? Okay? That's the water fountain over here, okay? Do you wanna get some water? Here.
Yeah, everybody, thank you for sticking up for me.
Okay.
Everybody that saw that passenger chokehold me and throw me to the ground. Thank you for helping me.
That's her stuff. Okay,
fucking
thank you.
assholes. Some America.
Turn around and get some water, Terri. Take your breath. Here, give me.
They all saw it. They all saw it.
Okay.
Yes, they all saw it. Even so, they are under no obligation to corroborate anything that this woman is saying.
Okay, Terri.
He's still there in the door. The guy that chokeholded me.
Terri, okay. Terri, okay. Here, get some water.
Yeah, don't care about my shit. I don't care. I just want to go home.
Terri.
I didn't deserve this.
I know.
I didn't fucking deserve this. I really didn't.
I know. Calm down.
You want to lock me up? Go ahead. I didn't do anything wrong, so go ahead.
Breathe, Terri. Relax, okay? You're fine.
My flight's leaving. I need to get to my great aunt's funeral, okay? That's all I'm trying to do. I'm coming from Oregon.
Okay.
Across the nation, and I get the shit.
Okay.
I get chokeholded by another passenger.
Do you have a purse?
I can't believe this!
Terri, do you have a purse? Terri.
It got taken from me. All my shit's gone.
It's over here, man. It's on there.
Breathe, Terri.
I've had enough. I didn't deserve this.
Okay.
Yeah, you're okay.
And why nobody stood up for me? Why nobody saw it?
Terri.
Everybody saw it.
Terri.
Nobody would stand up and said this girl was chokeholded by a passenger.
Terri.
Shame on all of you.
Terri, calm down.
I don't give a shit.
Terri, calm down. Calm down.
That's why America is going to the dogs. Because nobody will stand up for anyone.
Terri. Calm down.
You piece of shit.
Terri.
Put your other arm behind your back.
Give me your other arm, Terri.
I'm not, no. Oh, I'm being arrested for being chokehold. Please somebody film this. Please someone film this.
She's being recorded, ma'am.
Please someone film this. Please.
You want to lock it?
She continuously asks someone to record this when it's currently being recorded by 2 high-quality body cams, whose footage is, by law, public record. Terri Bluse was arrested and taken into custody by the Dallas police. She was charged with public intoxication, resisting arrest, and marijuana possession. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to make it to her great-aunt's funeral. Terri had a very holier-than-thou attitude, but it's nothing compared to this next case.
You backed him into an office and you got hit in the face, unfortunately.
When people who are backed into a corner, they can choose, they can choose to do the right thing, or they can choose to lash out.
Okay, you were in the wrong here, just so we're clear.
This is my Rosa Parks moment, dude. Don't play with me.
This woman is Karen Ivory. I know, ironic name. And right before this moment, she was punched square in the face by a Target manager after she cornered him in his office. She backed him into a corner threateningly, and he saw no way out other than to punch her.
Okay.
And she said, I'm not going to have enough money to pay for this. I need to talk to the manager. She happened to be walking by.
I came around and I was like, hey, what can I do for you?
Okay.
Usually it's like the price is wrong or whatever. She starts going on this spiel about about how I've had a privileged life and she's been disadvantaged, and then said that she was asking Target to make reparations for her. And I said, that's not something we can do tonight. If you need a donation, you can call tomorrow. I can put you in touch with the HR person, but that isn't something I can do for you right now tonight.
Okay.
And then she was like, you need to put me in touch with someone tonight. And I was like, I can't. There isn't.
Okay. Strange.
Yeah. And then she got really close to me. So I put my hands up and backed up, and she followed me. She was like breathing into my eyeballs.
Was she screaming at you or?
Yeah. So she got really close to me. I put my hands up. I touched her shoulders because she was coming into my space.
Okay.
And then she because I touched her, she went after that and just started screaming really loudly and backed me up against the soda machine.
Okay.
And then that's when our security person, she called our security person.
It sounds as though Karen was attempting to make some sort of social stand in this scenario. Obviously, as the law currently stands, Target or any other business does not owe reparations to anybody.
So what happened?
She
Okay, you seem secure at 2046.
Okay. Came up, I tried to verbally de-escalate. She told me that she wanted to wreck it out, and I told her we couldn't do that.
Okay.
And then she said, excuse me, and I was like, man, I need you to back up or leave, but we can't do that for you. So she started charging at me. I came all the way back into my office, into an enclosed space, and I hit her in the face. I tried to literally close her out, but at that point she was pretty much running, so she barreled her way in, and then kept coming into my office.
Okay. Yes, and you just hit her, and that's it.
Hit her right in the face, right in the jaw. Closed you out of my office, and you just kept on pushing your way in.
That's right.
No, sir. I didn't push my way in.
Yes,
I came around the corner quickly.
Hey, would you
I did not push
quit
the
talking?
door.
Hey, no.
Excuse you?
Stop talking. When I'm telling you, you stop talking, okay?
Do you know who I
I will figure that out when I get your ID.
The infamous "do you know who I am" is pretty much a key indicator for showing that somebody is entitled.
I asked her to put me in touch with the right people. Who would you call if this place was on fire? It was. She would not. I'm not going to do that. The young man came over, stood behind her. I asked him the same thing. They teamed up. We are not.
What's going on here?
Actually, no. The young lady got in my face. She pushed me too. She put her hands on me as well. I put my hands on no one. I came close to them, and they felt threatened. Now, at least hers was a pushback.
Yeah, just to separate you from her because you're in her space. Yeah.
She felt threatened. Who? Why did you feel threatened?
Depends on, I don't know what this discussion was about. What were you asking her to do?
Reach out to her manager so we can have a larger discussion about how money works.
There are obviously some issues with the way that money is handled in the United States, but she was never going to get anywhere by attempting to talk that out with a Target manager. They don't have the power, authority, or ability to offer reparations for anything, let alone things on such a massive social scale.
Sure. I was asking with the support of my community to come behind me in a big way to have a money conversation. There have been people subjugated and locked out of things. We have decided we were not going to have a bigger conversation. I decided to take a stand. This is my Rosa Parks moment, dude. Don't play with me.
So she was effectively asking for things to be given to her for free because she didn't have enough money to pay for it. Millions of people struggle with money like that daily, and the one thing they don't do is attempt to spend $1,000 at Target.
It's the right place for me to have this conversation.
Target's a good company.
Exactly. And I was trying to have a hard conversation in a safe place.
Yeah. So did you?
No.
I got up there.
People
I had
hit
no
me
idea
for that.
exactly what was said to him.
I did it the right way.
And then when I was
I went through the right steps. They kept. The reason the problem why money doesn't work right is because it blocks people at checkpoints.
Karen claims that she was doing things the right way and through the correct channels, but that will never involve barreling after a manager, cornering him in his office, and making him feel threatened to the point where he needs to use violence. That was obviously not done in the correct way.
Trespass from Target.
I'm sorry?
As of today, you're trespass from Target.
On the basis of you hitting me?
Ma'am, let's go.
Outside.
No, that is not going to
Either
happen.
you walk out on your own or in handcuffs.
Oh, I will be arrested for this cause.
Okay, come on. Come on.
No, I'm
Come
not
on,
going to move.
don't make this
Nope.
more
You're
difficult than it
gonna
has
know.
to be.
It's gonna be on camera. Where are you holding your lines at? Does he have to?
That's all this is.
So
He
he
has-
gets the right to kick me out after he hits me. He didn't bubble
So-
that. He can't bubble that up in management.
He is
I
speaking on
asked-
behalf of the company at this point.
Really?
That's
Exactly.
what this point.
So he can speak on behalf of the company at that level, but he couldn't do it there.
I wasn't out there. I'm sure tensions were a little different than they are at this moment in time. So
No, you're gonna reconcile that. You're not gonna give me any more lies. You will tell the truth about the situation. No. You are trying to arrest me for him hitting me.
Correct. You are under arrest.
Yes.
You're under arrest for menacing and disorderly conduct. Okay? Now, here's what we would like to do. We would
Let's
rather
go
you
make
walk
this stand.
outside and not make a big deal. If you're going to make
Oh,
a big
no,
deal,
you're
we're
gonna
going to have to
cuss
handcuff
something.
you and do
Yes,
all that
you
other
will.
stuff.
Yes, you will.
Let's go.
Go ahead, stand up then.
Karen fails to realize that she did do something wrong here. She almost seems more upset about being trespassed from Target than she does about being arrested. This isn't the heroic cause she thinks it is. She's just wasting these people's time.
You know what happened here.
I know, I just watched the video.
I asked to open a conversation, and he's still blocking me out, and you guys are protecting me.
Ma'am, you chased the one employee all the way to the front, okay? You made contact with her body by pushing your body into hers. I just watched it clear as day on the video.
Okay?
He then came out and you followed him all the way back here,
Okay?
making him fear for his safety. You backed him into an office and you got hit in the face, unfortunately.
When people are backed into a corner, they can choose, they can choose to do the right thing, or they can choose to lash out.
Okay, you were in the wrong here, just so we're
I
clear.
held the line.
You didn't hold
And
the line.
I moved my line continuously. I asked, and when they did not respect, they were gatekeeping me. Like the whole world has kept people.
Man, you were free to leave at any time.
Absolutely.
But you didn't.
Absolutely.
So
because it wasn't
you
right.
amplified the situation. No, you wanted something
when the
for
laws
free.
are not right,
You wanted something
you
for
make a
free.
stand so they can change.
Okay. I need you to turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Thank you.
Violate my rights as a human being.
Karen Ivory was eventually arrested and charged with menacing and disorderly conduct, and she is currently awaiting trial. It's unlikely that she'll see any of the big changes she was so desperately hoping for. This case was crazy, and that's the same for this next one, but probably not for the reason you'd expect.
Appreciate you. Just stand right here for me. Stand with your feet together, hands out your side just like this. I'll look at your eyes really quick. Okay. Robert, here's this back.
Sir.
Have you been drinking at all?
We both had a couple drinks here. Yes,
Let me see your eyes real quick.
Go ahead.
These two are Robert and Samantha, and they were just caught by a deputy having intercourse in the front seat of Samantha's car. The engine was running and both of them exhibited signs that they'd been drinking recently.
All right, you're free to leave. I wouldn't recommend you drive though, okay? Because if you get in your car, I'm going to arrest you for DUI.
Even if Samantha wasn't driving, the deputy still has the ability to arrest her for a DUI, or more generally an OWI. She was in control of the vehicle and had the keys in the engine while drunk, which is all it takes to be charged. That's why a lot of people, when they're drunk, give their keys to somebody else, so they have no possible way of starting their car.
All right, like I said, I'm going to ask you to perform a series of tasks to determine if you're impaired or not impaired, okay? Part of me doing that, I'm going to let you know what your rights are. It doesn't mean that you're under arrest. It does not mean that you will be under arrest. It just means that you're currently detained by law enforcement and you're not allowed to leave, okay? Do you understand that? Do you have any medical ailments I need to be aware of? No. Do you have any problems with your legs, feet, or back?
No.
Okay, do you wear glasses or contacts?
I wear contacts.
Do you have contacts in right now?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have diabetes?
No.
Do you have epilepsy?
No.
Okay, perfect. Just stand right over here for me and face me.
If Samantha had answered yes to some of these questions, the officer would have used different sobriety tests. These tests have to be administered in a way that is fair and representative of the client's personal health. If they have issues with their balance, for example, the straight line test doesn't do much good, because they wouldn't have been able to pass it even if they had been sober.
What I'm going to have you do is you're going to look at my pen, and you're going to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? During that entire time, I don't want you to move your head. I just want you to follow with your eyes, okay?
Samantha didn't do very well on the pen test, as her eyes moved very jerkily and, in some instances, didn't move at all. These are both symptoms of alcohol inebriation.
How much have you had to drink today?
I had 2 drinks here.
What 2 drinks?
I had Captain and Coke.
Captain and Coke, were they singles, doubles?
Singles.
Okay. Were they talls, shorts?
They were talls.
Okay. So single talls, Captain and Coke, 2 of them. What time did you start drinking?
Around 10:30.
Okay. And what time did you end drinking?
11:30.
11:30. What time do you think it is currently?
Around 1:30.
You think it's about 1:30 right now? Okay.
2 drinks are generally not enough to get someone this inebriated. Either this is a lie, or she had 2 drinks in combination with some other form of drug.
I want a scale from 0 to 10, with 0 being completely sober and 10 being fall down drunk. How would you rate yourself currently?
I would rate myself around 3.
A 3? Why would you say a 3?
I would say 3 because I feel fine.
Okay. Do you feel impaired at all?
No.
Do you feel buzzed?
No.
No. Okay. And is that your vehicle, the Mustang?
Yes.
And just to confirm, what was going on when I first arrived?
It was the first time that I met him, and I was just I liked him, and I was attracted to him, so I wanted to be attracted to him.
Okay.
But
is that why your pants were off and his pants were off?
Yeah.
Okay. And after y'all finished that, what were you going to do?
Absolutely nothing. I was going to go home.
Let's walk over this way for me. Do you have any tattoos that I need to know of?
I do.
Where?
I have a couple.
Where?
I have a little one here.
Okay.
On my arm.
Okay.
On my hip.
Okay.
On this hip. One on my leg.
Okay.
Although the officer's question about her tattoos seems unrelated to the investigation, it was very likely a test of her spatial recognition and understanding of where things are on her body. It also could have been a distraction, so she didn't ask about why they were walking towards his car.
Can I take a quick picture of you, okay?
Why?
Just look at me real quick. There you go. And then your tattoos.
Why?
What's that?
Why?
Because that's what my sergeant requires.
Why?
What? Why?
Yeah.
I have no idea. You can ask him that. I have no idea.
Why does he want?
What's that?
Why does
Well, right now you're going to be placed under arrest for DUI. Go ahead, turn around for me. Place your hands behind your back.
But why did you pull me over?
First of all, if you don't turn around, you're going to get charged.
But why did you pull me over? I'm just wondering.
Because you're having sex in a parking lot.
Why?
I just told you.
Over.
I just told you. Because you're having sex in a parking lot.
Why are you guys here?
I just told you. Turn around.
Why?
Turn around. You don't have sex in a parking lot, okay?
But why were you guys called?
Nobody called. I was doing my job and patrolling.
But why were you guys called?
Nobody was called.
Why? Why are you putting me under arrest?
You're about to go on the ground. Okay?
Why
Listen,
did you put me under arrest? Tell me.
You're going to go to the ground if you don't cooperate.
Fair. That's fair.
You want me to put you on the
Why?
ground? I do not want to use force against you.
Explain.
I already explained.
Explain.
I've already explained. I don't want to use force against you.
Why did you pull me over?
But we're going to have to if you do not put your hands behind your back and let me handcuff you.
Why is the original term? But there's no...
Samantha was arrested and charged with DUI as well as public lewdness. It was a bizarre choice to release the man she was doing it with, while at the same time arresting her for the crime and taking pictures of her with his phone. Samantha committed a crime, but there seems to be something shady up with this officer. Either way, if you thought this case was crazy, you're not ready for the next one. On February 25, 2023, concerned staff at a bar in Ohio called the police about a possible drunk driver in the parking lot. When they arrived, they found this man asleep with his foot on the gas pedal.
Take your foot off the gas. Why don't you go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me, all right?
Luckily, the car was in park. If it wasn't, he likely would have torn off out of the parking lot and could have hurt a lot of people.
Is that white Paul yours too?
No, it's my girlfriend.
Girlfriend's?
She's in there. I don't want to drive. I shouldn't drive.
Why don't you think you should drive?
I shouldn't have been wheel, sir.
Why don't you think
Because
so?
I've been out drinking.
Okay.
Like, I was stupid. I'm sorry.
Imagine
That was
what-
bad. That shouldn't have happened.
But if someone walked out and you hit them, man, you'd be going
You're
through
right,
a lot,
you're right,
lot more than
dude,
what
you're
you're going
right.
through right now.
You understand, sir? If you weren't in park, your car would have been going across the street into traffic.
100%. You promise I'm not going to jail?
I can't make that promise. If you could find a ride, you won't go
I'll
to
get a
jail.
ride, I promise. Please call my mom.
Hold on one second,
girlfriend's
sir.
in there, dude. I'm so sorry.
At the very least, he seems to understand the gravity of the situation. He does, however, refuse field sobriety tests, which could lead to additional charges in the future. It's pretty clear he's inebriated. He should just do the tests so that things can be worked out smoothly.
Well, here, Alex.
What the f*** are you doing?
You need to calm down.
No,
or
you need to get the
you're
f*** out of my
placed
car.
under arrest. You want to be
For
placed
what?
on- Then talk.
So gotta record this right now.
Okay.
What the f*** for what?
Who
Gotta record
was-
this right now. I did literally nothing wrong. No. Why the f***? Hey, somebody record this right now.
53.
Whoa. What? Please somebody record this. What the f***? Why are you searching my car? This is my car. You have zero reason to search it.
Because your boyfriend was passed out in the car. And
For what?
Wait.
For what?
He passed out.
For what?
He was in the driver's seat.
For what?
Drunk driving.
Are you shitting me right now?
No. He's in the cruiser.
He had his foot on the gas, completely passed
What
out.
are you talking about? Why are you in my f***ing car?
Because he was in the car, he was operating the car, and he's now under arrest for
How? How? Where's the security footage? Run it! Run the security footage!
Even if there isn't security footage, the officer's body camera caught everything in pretty explicit detail. There's not really any denying that her boyfriend fell asleep at the wheel while intoxicated. In most cases, the police would not be able to search her car without a warrant. In this case, however, because the operator of the vehicle was impaired, the officers have probable cause to search the car for any illegal paraphernalia, despite the fact that he wasn't the owner.
Are you shitting me right now? You searched that's my car! That's my car! You didn't have my permission!
Are you want to take your marijuana?
My marijuana?
Yeah. Because there's
you arrested him!
Yeah, there's marijuana in the car.
That's my car!
Doesn't matter. There's marijuana in the car.
So you want to arrest me for a $150 charge? Go ahead. Slap me with the ticket because it's decriminalized in the state of Ohio.
Is it your marijuana?
It's decriminalized in the state of Ohio. It is decriminalized in the state of Ohio. Is it or is it not?
Is it yours or is it not?
You want to sit here and interrogate me?
Is it yours or is it not?
Is it or is it? I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
Is it or is it not decriminalized in the state of Ohio? That's my SUV. You don't have my permission to search any goddamn more.
I don't need your permission.
Go ahead.
Search the car.
No, you're not going to search my car.
You need to raise your voice or you're going to be placed under
For what?
arrest.
For what?
You're impeding our
That's my
investigation
car.
right now.
Your investigation for what? That's my car. You do not get a search warrant. That is my car. That is my car. And you do not have my permission.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I suggest to go with your friend.
You do not have my permission to search my car anymore.
We're going to search your car.
You're not going to search my car.
You're
not going to search my car.
You're going to be placed under arrest
for what? For what?
Okay.
For what? You do not have my car to search. That's my car.
I'm calm with you, and I'm
being calm with you too right now. You do not. For what? What are you going to arrest me for? What are you going to arrest me for?
Obstructing official business.
Obstructing official business?
To search the car.
For what?
For the marijuana that's
Where?
in the car.
Show me that right now.
With the open container.
Show me that. Show me the law. Pull it up on the web right now. Pull it up. And I'll be calm.
Okay.
I'll walk away.
Officers are under no obligation to pull up the law for anybody who asks. It's up to the citizen to be educated in the law of the state and country that they live in. The officer's job is not to educate, it is to enforce.
The marijuana's in the car. There's 2 bags of
For
marijuana? Yes. And because he was drinking and driving, the car's going to be towed. There's an open container. Okay?
Where's the law that you have the right to search my car without permission?
I just explained that to you. Okay, I just explained everything to you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm not going to keep arguing with you. And if you're going to continue to be like this, you're going to be placed under arrest for obstructing, okay? For obstructing.
Well, I'm going to get my belongings out of my goddamn car.
You can do that once we're done. All right?
Go ahead. You can search all my shit.
Okay.
Pull it out right
if
now.
you continue to do this, you're going to be placed under arrest.
And you're going to stop.
So if you
I'm
want,
telling you right now. I'm going to tell you right now.
Calm and let us do our job.
I'm being calm.
That's fine. But if you're not,
and I'm going to be sitting right the when you search my car because you're not placing shit on my goddamn boyfriend. I'm going to sit. I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to watch you search my car.
You're not going to sit.
Why don't I have the right to search my car? Why don't I have the right to watch you search my car?
You do, but you can just stand over there.
Yeah, and I'm going to watch him. I'm going to step back. And I'm going to place it on video.
Go ahead. It's fine.
That's all I'm asking.
Yep. All right. Step back against
the
the
wall.
wall. So he's not, yeah, go back against the wall.
Good. Whatever angle you're at, I'm walking behind you, and I'm gonna put.
You're not walking behind me.
I am walking.
That's why I explained why you'd be placed under arrest for obstructing.
I literally don't have none on me. I literally don't have none on me.
It doesn't matter. For officer safety, you're not walking behind.
Nothing is on me right now. I want to walk behind you because you're not gonna place shit on my goddamn boyfriend. He's a felon.
Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Obstruction of official business.
Go ahead, because I have money, baby. We're gonna sue the state of Claremont County.
But tonight you won't be.
Kara was warned several times that if she didn't stop, she would be placed under arrest for obstruction of official business. The officers eventually decided that enough was enough. She seemed to have a belief that the officers were going to plant something to make her boyfriend look guilty. Unfortunately for her, he had already personally admitted to everything the officers told her.
Record the angle of my vehicle
because
so
you're
he
being
don't place
obstructed
drugs.
right now, okay?
Because he's a felon, so you don't place drugs on him? Because that's how you roll? Go ahead, though. Place me back in the cruiser, though.
Right here.
Get the
Stop.
Get on.
Right now.
Oh, so I need 5 men?
Everybody's close.
Get the I need one mother. Yeah. One mother can arrest me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got her.
Go ahead. Get the me. Oh, did I?
There you go.
Go ahead. Oh, because we got a right there.
She might have gotten away with light charges before she tried kicking the officer. They can now press charges for battery on a public servant, which can have up to a 5-year prison sentence. An officer located pill bottles and bags of marijuana while searching the vehicle. Kara was eventually charged with obstructing official business and disorderly conduct, as well as resisting arrest. She is currently awaiting trial. This just goes to show that when Karens get up to stuff, things can get pretty interesting.